Alright guys, it's Play here, and I've got another narrated battle against Chris. It's another roulette against Chris from Spire Ready League. And anyway, yeah, I get a Dragonite lead and he gets a Gastron lead, and we both switch out, fearing stuff. I was fearing like an avalanche or an ice beam, and anyway, he goes with an ice punch, predicting me to switch back to Dragonite. But I just go with the charge beam on Octorock, and I get the raise, but it's a 2-hit KO anyway. But because I predicted him bringing Gastrodon back in, I went with the Energy Ball, and that works out perfectly because a +1 Energy Ball is obviously gonna one-hit KO that Gastrodon. So I made a pretty good start. Taking out his Gastrodon and done over half to his Feraligatr. So he brings the Feraligatr back in, and I think he's gonna go for a crunch. Not a crunch, I feel like he's going to go for an earthquake, but he goes for a crunch, and I live it with 9 and just hit him with the charge beam, which is awesome. Even though Life Orb will take me out, but Octorock's taken out 2 of his pokes, which is like put me in a good position. So he goes out to a Dunsparce, and I go into Persian, and I nasty plot up. Because I know he can't Thunder Wave me because I have Limber, and he just goes for the headbutt, and it does just over half. So I use Hyper Beam because this is like a really lolsy gimmick kind of Persian, and Hyper Beam one-hit KOs the Dunsparce, which is like awesome. But obviously I need a turn to recharge, and he brings in Drapion and Night Slashes for the one-hit KO, not the one-hit kill, just for the KO. But yeah, I just wanted to Hyper Beam with that Persian, and that was awesome. So I go into a Golem because I know I can take any hit and Rock Polish up, but he brings out a Blossom, so I switch out because I still think that what's it called, Golem might be useful to try and sweep with later. I don't really know, I was just saving him for now because I had Typhlosion to switch into the what's it called, Leaf Storm anyway. So I Earthquake predicting to switch to Drapion, but he actually just Stun Spore, so I was like, ugh, that's not very good. But luckily this is my this is my Howl sweeping Typhlosion, so he sets up a Leech Seed and I just go with a Flare Blitz, which does like quite a hefty chunk to Blossom, but it does KO. I didn't know if it KO'd or not, and the recoil does a fuck ton to me, but yeah. So now he switches in Drapion, and I let him Night Slash for the KO because now that Blossom's out of the way, I was just thinking I can bring in Golem again and I can try and sweep again. So I go back into Golem, he uses Earthquake, which I figured that he would, but I know that Golem's got good defense and I can take it pretty nicely. And I live it with 92, so it takes 210 from it, which isn't that bad. And I get the Rock Polish up, so I know I've got 4 hits before Life Orb's going to take me out. So I go for the Earthquake on Drapion, and that takes it out. So I got a +2 speed Golem, Life Orb Golem, looking to sweep his team. And his last poke is a Gallade, so I just Explode, which will take Gallade out, and that's the game. So good game, Chris, and yeah. Can't rate sub, all that kind of stuff, guys. You know it. Good game.